Okay. Welcome to the Blue Green Ocean Road podcast. That's right. Another podcast. That's just what the world needs. What the world needs is more of these. This is a brand new. Okay. Someone wants in. It's Mike. Come on. Hey, Mike.
Yo.
How you doing,
How you
buddy?
doing? Just frying an egg over here. How you doing?
Frying an egg?
Yeah.
All right.
You already eating?
If only Mike could see.
I know. I was planning on starting
Save
it
the
like
egg.
this.
Save at least. Oh, there you. Oh, yeah. That'll drive him crazy.
What happened to him with eggs, man?
I think it's just something that that I know people who like liver and I don't get it.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, it's more of a common thing, but yeah, because everybody goes eggs, really. I mean, everybody likes eggs. Fuck, don't like
It's funny.
eggs.
Fred Lee and Mike Kennedy have kind of the same weird taste thing. They don't like eggs and they don't like mushrooms.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's just too. You know what? That's a damn shame. It seems. I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are
Oh.
fucking shit. God, I love mushrooms.
Mushrooms
I love
still-
mushrooms in eggs.
Oh yeah.
Mushroom omelet.
Mushroom omelets, man.
So you ain't got weed stores up there yet, right?
No, just medical.
Well, this is what I just picked up, and they just let me have it. It's sativa.
Concentrate.
Can you read this right, or is it mirrored?
No, I got it. Yeah,
Huh.
that's right.
Looks like
That's
mirrored
right.
to me. Anyway, yeah. I'm opening up a new one. When they get near the end, they get kind of clogged up.
Oh, so they just gave it to you?
No, man. This is like 40 bucks, I think. 30.
$3. Well,
Oh yeah,
now, how long
give
does
it
that?
away. That'd have been in the news, buddy. You would have had to hear that
Yeah.
from me.
How long does something like that last you?
What, this one?
Yeah.
Oh God. Weeks, maybe 2 weeks, maybe.
Oh, that long? Yeah.
But sometimes I don't do this one. I also have gummies.
Yep. Yeah.
It lasts a while. It's fine. I find the amount of time it lasts to be adequate.
Yeah.
See, when it gets
No,
to
I'm
the end,
totally-
they get kind of stuck.
I'm totally out of the whole scene. I don't know what anything costs or what anything like that is.
No, this is
Totally out
like
of it.
$40. They're like $40. I had the receipt around here somewhere, but it's pretty good. Fucking love this shit. So, anyway, you get one of these, yeah? It's full of the
Yep.
say it's full of liquid,
Okay.
and then they got this on there. They got to put this thing on everything. It's like, I don't know why it's in the triangle, like yield. I'm
Mhm.
trying to figure out what that, like triangles, when they put something in a triangle, that means something.
Yeah, right.
In a, I don't know.
Yeah. So those two things, what are those two things?
What, this here? These
You
are
showed
vape
me.
cartridge.
So it's a cartridge and you buy the oil separately?
No, you buy it just like this. It's all contained. This just came out of the package just like this. I don't have to do nothing. I'm not shooting no juice in there. I can't even get at it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So when
It's
it's
a coil.
when it's disposable. When it's done, it's done.
Yeah, that's a shame about it. There's a lot of like e-waste with all this stuff, but
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm so out of the whole thing, so I don't know how any of it costs.
like,
how much
well,
any
you
of
never were a smoker anyway,
not really.
So you got that going for you.
Uh-huh.
I got yeah, nicotine's a bitch, and now
Oh, yeah.
like, I mean, I wouldn't do this. I actually do like just weed, like rolling a joint and smoking it, right? But everything's so non-smoking now. You can't smoke anywhere. You can't smoke in my apartment. You know, it's just that too. You know, I'm not gonna go up on the sidewalk and spark up a joint. I mean, I still have a job in this town and shit. I mean, it might be legal, but you're not gonna be able to change a lot of people's minds just because it's legal don't mean shit. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Still, I still don't truly believe it myself. You know.
Right.
Did
your mom and dad? Did your mom and dad smoke cigarettes?
My mother smoked for a while. My father smoked the whole time. Killed him. My grandfather too. The other one. And I can't speak for anybody before that because I didn't know him, but I got a suspicion that maybe they fucking kicked because of him too. You know, everybody smoked in the '60s. It's just everybody. Christ, well, not everybody, but a lot of people.
Most people, yeah. I just got something from. I thought it was George. Let me check.
What's George doing now? It can't be George.
Says far. He just answered a text I sent him like yesterday or something.
That's good. He's getting around to us. Say, hey, you bunch of just meat. Wait, I just plugged this in. See?
Yeah.
Oh, you're texting?
I got him. Yeah, I just said podcast is on. So hey, I've always heard nicotine was like one of the hardest things to quit. You know?
I find it to be the hardest thing to quit in my life because that's the only thing I've never successfully quit. I mean, I've quit smoking weed before, like for long periods. I mean, it wasn't even hard. I don't remember any. But yeah, nicotine. It just dominates your thoughts. The whole thing.
No George today. I don't know what he's doing.
Is that what he said?
I said podcast is on. He said not for me. Tell Dave.
Oh, all right. George has had enough.
Yeah, he goes on little jaunts. Maybe he's on a trip or something.
Yeah, that guy's got a life.
Yeah.
How about that guy? Ooh, he's got better things to do on a Saturday morning.
Either that or the chickens are rebelling.
Yeah. Yeah, they got rabies again. They got rabies again.
They're foaming at the beak.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can shoot Mike a text too.
Mike is probably having trouble getting up.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all going through a lot, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I hated that. I've done that back thing. I don't envy Mike at all.
Yeah, his is more in the neck, I think.
He said that, yeah, said it moved to his neck. I don't know. He got T-boned a long time ago in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's probably, that's the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. That's why they have rotaries.
I think this has always been his neck thing. It's like this disc in his neck. I know he had back problem before too, but this is like a neck thing. And it goes down and pinches a nerve in his arm, you know.
George is not part of the group.
He can't lay still enough in the MRI to get a good picture.
I think George wants me to send him the link personally.
Oh.
I think. I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe I misread
Is that what he meant?
He said.
I didn't send him the link.
No, what he said to me was not from me. Tell Dave. Oh, maybe he's trying to get on. Maybe that's what it is.
I understand now because it's.
I interpreted it differently.
Yeah, you know what? I do that now. I don't assume and I don't even use humor
Mhm.
in a text because it can go south on you. As George.
Not for me. Could be taken a lot of different ways.
Yeah, we don't
Well, I
understand.
thought you guys didn't like me anymore.
No, we don't. But me and Mike weren't really
Hey?
think of anything to say, so we said, let's let this guy in. Maybe he's got something. Maybe he's got some roosters. We could have a rooster race or something.
Hey?
They're foaming
for
at
me,
the beak.
Not for me. Could be taken different ways. I thought you weren't coming on.
We thought that you were at like a brunch or something.
I didn't get a link, so I'm
I
sitting
sent the
around waiting.
link in the group, the one that me, Mike and you share. You know that group?
Yeah, I usually get it. I didn't get it this morning,
Oh.
so
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
that's all right. Here now.
Now we're waiting for Mike.
I was going to be late anyway because this morning for breakfast I had a bowl of colon blow.
What? Oh. You know
It was just It was, huh?
No, it's just like for fiber. I nothing beats like
Well,
kidney beans, man.
oh, kidney
That's
beans.
colon blow. Oh yes.
And it was just sitting in the cupboard, and no one was using it, so I added some pecans and some dates to it, and it was actually very good.
Yeah. All right.
And then I had a wondrous eruption. I had to take care of it.
Wondrous eruption. Dog
well-
had all kinds of lines. They wondrous eruption and foaming at the beak.
Foaming at the beak.
That was Mikey. He said that about your roosters. They were rabid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If there ever was such thing as a rabid chicken, it would be a rooster. Those things are maniacal sometimes.
I love that rabid
They-
chicken. Sounds like a cartoon.
They get into a state. Yeah. They do everything but foam at the mouth sometimes.
They do everything.
Hey,
Hey,
but-
what'd you guys do?
What I do?
Anything
I don't know.
interesting?
I didn't do nothing. Can't
I
prove
went
anything.
to Salem, Mass yesterday.
Why?
Don't ask. I don't know why.
Salem?
Oh.
The fam had a big joint family, wanted to do a joint family tour of Salem. in
Oh, it's
October.
Halloween and all that, huh?
And it's Friday the 13th as well.
Oh my God! Let's pick the worst day to go there, and go
Absolutely.
there.
Absolutely. Maybe
I did
the
that with
31st would have been the worst, but yeah,
No.
this was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, Dave, as you can imagine.
Oh yeah.
And
I just went to take I just went to take a drink of my coffee, and I almost did. And I don't know if you can see this.
It looks like you're sitting on the
You see
toilet.
It's a
You sitting on
fly
a
in my
can?
coffee.
oh, it's a
It's a
fly.
fly in the
Oh,
coffee.
I thought you were showing us that you weren't wearing pants or something.
Yeah.
No, can you see? Can you
You're
see
gonna
my
get a
coffee?
strike.
Yeah. Yes, I did see the fly.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Not like he's showing us his toilet bowl. George was starting the podcast a couple of times with a shovel full of shit. Nice big up, close up, steaming pile of shit. That's how the
Yes.
podcast started. So if
Courtesy
anybody makes,
of the dog.
if you come to the end, I think we had 13 subscribers. After that one, we had 12.
Yeah.
We lost somebody.
That can be, that can be the worst,
That is not the dog. That dog does not behave that way when I'm there.
No.
He wants to rip my throat out.
Yeah, it's amazing how a dog can be so lovey-lovey and so frantically anti-stranger or anti even people from my family, like my father, can't stand. And my father loves dogs.
Yeah, I do too. I just
like-
don't love your dog because he don't love me.
Yeah. Oh,
he's
it's
like,
just
he's
very
like really upset I'm
frantically
there the whole time I'm
overprotective.
there.
Right. It's not just you. It's everybody. It's Mike. It's my father. It's anybody else that comes up here. It's just nuts.
It's all right.
Just frantically overprotected.
I've known dogs like that.
You know.
Oh, it's all kinds of dogs.
You got one
Yes.
of those cats.
So
I got one of those cats that super friendly to us, but like anybody else comes around, freaking gone.
Yeah, that's what I like about cats. They just disappear.
that's pretty typical of most cats, though.
Yeah, but it's good because the cat ain't gonna bug you.
Yeah. Stranger danger. That's a survival tool for cats.
That's for everybody. Nobody likes strangers, man. Or people
Stay away from
crossing the
strangers.
border or anything like that.
It's a good life lesson right there. Stay away from strangers.
Oh yeah. They could kill you. You don't know who they are.
Nah. Well, I don't know. Yes, I mean
No, you
this
don't
day
know.
and
That's the whole
everybody's,
thing.
like,
You don't know.
stranger phobic.
Maybe I don't want to find out. Maybe I'm not into like discovery today.
You're not an American the way I'm an American, so fuck off. I guess I don't know.
No, it's just new face, not good. Possibly not
I was
good.
amongst lots of strangers yesterday. It was like all these like faux witches. Everybody's walking around in costumes,
Oh yeah.
and some of the costumes, let me tell you, it's
Mhm.
worth the price of admission right there.
Well, yeah. Well, that's
And-
yeah.
Like
Well,
hookers.
And just witchy.
We should have
Yeah,
more holidays
that's
that involve getting dressed up. I say.
Lots of fishnet nylon.
Yes.
And whatnot.
Yep.
And we like that.
Is that what you wore, George?
Yeah.
No, George had this cod piece.
Nice
and,
wig,
and
too. I had a nice
superhero
purple wig.
uniform.
Awesome.
He doesn't have a big S on his chest. It's big M, right? And a
SM.
cape.
SM man.
When
Morgan
Cedar was younger,
man.
A
one
lot
year when
of
Cedar
fetish
was-
wear too. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was just say one year when Cedar was younger, we did that for Halloween. We went down there on Halloween, and just him and I, and it was pretty wild. I don't know. We just wanted to do it one year, and we got in the parade and everything, and that was pretty wild, man. Parade was. I don't know if you ever saw that on Halloween.
No.
No, I haven't. Just on what's on the YouTubey there.
No, I don't
It's
watch it.
shoulder to shoulder, and like I remember right behind Cedar was this guy walking with this really big rounded hatchet. It was like right behind his head. I'm like, Cedar, don't stop short, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Stay away from the
really?
man with the hatchet. See, this is what I'm talking about strangers, man. Some of them have hatchets.
It was crazy to go down there on Halloween, but
It's so
something to
unlike
do
you.
once.
You would have gone like on Christmas because nobody been at. That's like something. That's your move. I'm actually disappointed.
Yeah, that is my move.
Yeah, it
Typically,
is.
yeah.
It's the good move. You did the bad
Yeah.
move, just like George. Friday the 13th and all that shit.
I had no
Going down.
choice in the matter. It's one of those family oblo things, gotta do now and then.
Yeah, I know.
I suppose I did, but it's a family thing.
Well, dude, at least you didn't have to get in an airplane, fly across an ocean to go to a wedding. You try that one.
Oof,
Hey, Mike.
yeah.
The other Mike.
That's
Huh.
that's adventure though. I like that. I
Hey,
don't know.
Mike.
That's more adventurous.
Sorry I'm late.
George, if you got a credit card and internet, you can have an adventure too.
It's true.
Nothing's stopping
Trying
you.
to minimize my credit card debt.
Ah.
But I'm out of fixed income there. I gotta watch my expenses.
I want that to be my last thought. Like, oh man, my credit card was loaded. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
man.
okay, let's get out of here.
Looking at that fixed income, boy.
Yeah, go ahead. Garnish
I
this.
realized, boy, I could get rid of a lot of shit here. Do I really need electricity? Oil lamps work good for people.
Yeah.
I paid off my house, man. All I have to do is pay the taxes. The rest of it, man, I can do myself. I can have fires outside to keep us warm. Do I really need a phone?
Gonna go outside to warm up.
You laugh, but your average household has more shit that you could sell and than you imagine. You know what I mean? If you gathered up all this shit around your house, I'm talking anybody's house, except Dave. Dave already did this, but everybody's got stuff they never use and that's worth something. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of tools.
I know.
That's why people have big piles of shit in their yard, because they don't know what item is going to put them on easy street, so they just keep everything and hope they stumble across it someday. This was the thing.
By the time they do sell it, it'll be worthless.
Well, I'm going to need this one day.
Yeah,
I'm going to need this thing one day.
Out. That's how everything goes.
Then you finally get rid of it. You're like, I never used that thing. I never needed that thing.
Oh,
you throw it away or sell it or whatever.
Yeah.
The very next week, you need that thing.
Next week. Next day. You shit me next week.
Absolutely.
I had it 40 years, and now I need it. And I threw it away yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, that's happened. Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, I'm going through it.
Then I got another one, and now I had that for another 20 years, because it only came up one more time.
So I went through a lot of that this spring. I did some death cleaning, Swedish death cleaning this spring. And I'm going to continue it.
Yeah.
Until I have nothing. I don't want my kids to have to sort through a bunch of shit,
No. Don't make them do that.
So I'm getting rid of everything. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. I already got rid of a lot of stuff. I just threw it away. I could have sold a lot of shit, but I just fucking get out of here.
Yeah. Recycle.
Most of it I burn. It makes nice big, like David done, just make a big pile and set it on fire.
Yeah.
And you get some enjoyment out of it. It's absolutely wonderful to see it all burn.
Until the fire department shows up.
Yeah, but they don't do that over here, Dave. We can have fires in our yard.
Yeah, we didn't have pricks for neighbors.
Yeah, well, you lived in there, but it's legal up here.
I live there, but now.
You can have a big campfire as big as you want, but you can't burn brush without a permit. You got to get a permit to burn brush.
Yeah, I know. We used to do the field. We used to burn the field.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
I remember that when I was a kid. All the fields around.
Yeah.
In springtime, they burn them at night. They burn them at night so that they could see where the fire was.
Yeah,
so
they bring the fire truck down there, light it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had the hayfield. That was a hayfield for a long time. At my grandmother's at the front of Snake Hill Road.
Yeah.
So I could never mow it. I used to drive the tractor in there and it'd die like immediately. I throw a belt. It was always a bad idea. So sometimes I'd say, let me try it again. I needed a bigger tractor.
Yeah. Yep.
I tried. I remember now, I'm busting my balls just trying to get fucking that other one that looked like a farm tractor but it was small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had.
Actually, I need one of those. I'm looking for one of those right now.
Well, like an old David Brown or something.
Yeah, something old that has real transmission instead of these. The new ones have hydrostatic transmission, which is sucks.
Yeah, you get the real old ones. The real old ones, like with
the real old ones with
shit.
a real transmission. Those things can do a lot of work, man.
I got this great video of a guy he found David Brown in a field in New Zealand, and he went out there and he was able to get it to start and he drove it out and he brought it back to his place and he got it running and he got it working. Yeah, I'll say that. Like I've watched that a bunch of times. I don't know why, but he's a New Zealander. And he does shit.
I'm looking, like an old Sears Roebuck tractor, the 12 horse. My grandfather had a 12 horse. That thing could do everything.
This one had a shovel.
You can plow with that thing. You can plow snow with it. You can plow your garden with it.
Yeah. It had a lift shovel in the back. It has, the lift in the back is like a trailer hitch. You can put one of them graders on it. You can put a whole shitload of stuff on the back one, right? And the front's got a lift. You can put a fork on it or just a shovel. And they're really simple, too. You set it by putting it down, and then when you want to get it, you actually pull a cable to get it to dump. It's like, It's way more work than like a new one, but it's, everything's fixable, like really easy. That's what I needed. Not no more. Don't need no tractor no more. But...
I gotta get something before the snow comes, because I'm not gonna be shoveling this year.
Oh, no.
Can't do shit right now.
You shouldn't be shoveling
snow
anymore.
blower.
Shoveling should
not be a snow blower.
Snowblower's too much in my hands. Too much work. I
And
need a
and they
What
give
about,
up on you. They'll
Sequoia?
betray you right in the middle of a blizzard.
boy doesn't live here. And I
Yeah,
need to
but-
be able to do it in the middle of the night. You get a foot of
Ah.
snow, I don't give a fuck what kind of snowblower you have. It ain't gonna do it if you wait till all the snow is down. You got to do it every couple of inches.
Yeah. I had my snowblower. It blew a fuck. The engine didn't. The engine fell off the fucking snowblower. Like all the mounting bolts gave up. Apparently, you know. So I'm in the middle of a snowstorm and the fucking engine just falls off and is laying on the ground running. I turn it off, drag it into the They fail
Nice.
on you.
Well, if you could get your cars like parked over in like one section, I
Yeah.
could come over with the plow and give it a nice sweep down the center there,
Yeah.
and then it'd just be a matter of
Here's the thing. Every time I've ever relied on other people to come and plow my driveway and I go out and shovel, their equipment would break before they came over.
Yeah,
So
your
I'm
driveway's
not gonna
rough.
do
It's the
that
curse.
to your truck. If I asked you to plow my driveway, George, your truck is going to break down. I don't want to do that to you.
Maybe
It's
you
a
can
curse.
backblade it and do it high.
You know, you go, oh yeah, he said he's going to come plow tomorrow, and you got like 16 inches of snow out there, and all of a sudden it's like, hey Mike, I can't come over because my truck broke. I'm like, fuck. Now you got to go shovel 16 inches of snow when you could have done it like, you know, several times during the night. It would have been easier.
Yeah, you got that
but you're
weird.
not going to do that anymore.
No, I know. That's why I got. When I did have a plow on that ATV, that worked really good. So I'm either looking for an ATV like that or an old tractor with gears.
Yeah, it'd be hard to find. They were everywhere for a long time. I never got one of them.
There's a guy in Rehoboth that's got dozens of them. Just got to get the time to get out there.
Nice Farm
And a
had a
cat.
bunch of them. He had some
Dozens
old
of
ones.
ATVs or old tractors.
No, old tractors.
Old farm
Uh-huh.
Old
tractor.
tractors.
You
Because
do
you could
anything
do
with 'em.
more than just, you know, an ATV would be good too because I could use it to go out in the woods and, you know, drag a deer out in the woods or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is really necessary. I'm not hunting this year. I can't hunt this year, but, you know, I hope to one day be able to do that again.
Yeah, get one of
Um,
them, Mike. Get a new one. Get like a Honda.
I
Yeah,
can't get a new one. I don't have the money for that.
we'll get a used one then.
Well, yeah, but used one is
Not
like buying
new,
a
I
car.
mean, but just get that brand. You know?
You don't know, man. I've been looking at them. Anything
wow.
big enough to do the work
Right.
is like buying another car.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, like $6,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I don't have that.
Yeah, they do cost a bit. For sure.
Yeah, I think a good Vespa's like 6,000. I gotta look that up again.
Yeah, that's not going to plow my driveway either.
No, that's what I'm looking at. Like in Italy, for what I'm
Oh, yeah.
gonna use. I'm gonna be one of those guys.
You should get one of them electric bikes, Dave.
I like those. I've looked at them. There's actually a company in California I really like. They're like 1,500. They're like hybrids. They'll go off road too, right? And those motors are nice. They'll do 25. They'll go right up to 25 quick.
What else you need? You're in Italy. You can't go faster than that.
I was thinking of getting it for here, but Johnson Tractors too. There's not enough, you know.
You don't have bike lanes.
No,
You won't have bike lanes in Italy either.
definitely. No, it is. No, it is. There are. They're invisible. You just go where the bikes go, because they know already. It's a ballet. It's fucked up. It looks fucking horrible, but nobody hits each other. It's really weird. Go to an intersection. There's no signs, nothing. All right, you guys figure it out. It's all just they weave. Not bad, actually. So anyway, actually, we get the traffic, right? They'd always say there's a cop up ahead. This is, how can you tell? They go, because there's traffic. It's they
Yeah, that same thing on the highway. You know,
Yeah,
it's either an accident or it's just a cop pulling someone over.
or whatever.
They'll-
Or trying to do
They
something
pull
with traffic.
someone over for speeding, and then next thing you know, there's like 10 miles of backed up traffic. You know. So how you boys doing today? Anyway, how you doing, Mike? Haven't heard much
All
from you.
right, man.
He
Having
was
my
all
second
chatty
coffee.
earlier. I don't know what happened. He was eating eggs. Did you save some eggs for Mike? Mike,
I didn't.
Damn
Wait a
it.
minute.
it had mushrooms.
Hey, that
in
new
it.
hot sauce tastes really good on eggs.
Man.
Yeah, I bet it tastes even better on something that tastes good.
Mushrooms.
Well, senoritas.
Mike didn't call them
Yeah,
eggs. He
mushrooms
called them
and eggs can be
slimy
very good.
eggs.
just how about senorina mushrooms with sausage, like maybe kielbasa and potatoes and onions,
Yeah, all those things are fine for
various
sure.
vegetables. That would
And
be
a big
good.
old egg.
What?
on
No
top.
eggs?
No eggs. You don't need eggs. You got meat.
That's right.
That's a good way to ruin a good meal. Put eggs on top of that's ruin a good meal.
With the yolk, the rich yolk going
the
down
rich,
into all the
slimy, runny
Oh
yolk.
yes.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Some of that shit looks like snot.
Big slimy
I
snot that
clearly
came out of
see
a
snot
chicken's
in my
ass.
egg.
Slimy snot that came out of a chicken's ass.
Oh, nothing like it, man.
True.
Yeah. Thank God for that.
Couple of eggs, the frying pan cooked in butter,
Yeah,
hot sauce, and wonderful.
nothing like it.
Hunk of
Yeah.
toast.
I
Suck
Yeah.
it all up.
Remember at Scott and Wanda's, all I had to do was say,
Lomticks of toast.
I used to
The what?
order goulash at Scott and Wanda's. I was the only person to order that, so I could order that. And a new waitress, she wouldn't know me. She's like, "We don't have that on the menu." I was like, "Yeah, go back and ask Scott. Tell him I want goulash." And then he'd come running out, "Mike, hey, how you doing?"
Miss those days.
Yeah, man. Yeah, those were good days. We'd all meet in the diner instead of all meeting on our phones.
Well,
So when's your
it's all
MRI,
just
Mike?
like
What's that?
When is your MRI?
Oh, so I had a sedated MRI.
Oh yeah.
But apparently, when they read that it's sedated, they assume that you have claustrophobia. And I kept telling everybody, no, I don't have claustrophobia. I have MRIs on my head before. You know, I'm fine with that. They didn't want to give me I needed general anesthesia, like the kind that you get when you're getting operated on.
Yeah.
And they didn't understand that. So I get this thing. I got my cousin pulls strings to get me this. You know, otherwise I have to wait 3 months. And I go there and they're like, "Oh no, we're not going to knock you out." I'm like, "What do you mean you're not going to knock me out?" "Oh no, we're going to get you in the position and then we're going to give you just enough juice so you can handle it and you won't be afraid." I'm like, "Afraid of what?" I'm talking to as the anesthesiologist. I'm saying, no, you have to knock me out before you lay me down.
Yeah, give me a different gas.
And then you have to put me back up, sitting up before I wake up. Otherwise, I'm going to be screaming and waking everybody up in the hospital. So they didn't want to do that. So they got me down there. Of course, I couldn't get in the position. It was too painful. So then they gave me all the juice. And apparently, I was unconscious at this point. But they kept saying they put me in the position and my legs would be kicking and my arm would be twitching and stuff. My body was still reacting to the pain because I wasn't under general anesthesia. I was just asleep. And they couldn't get the MRI. So now I'm waiting for the only place that can do it is Rhode Island Hospital. And it's like, I might have to wait till January. I got to be like this till January just to find out where to put the shot.
Yeah.
You know, what the fuck?
January.
January then.
Yep.
Hey, Mike, do you know
Jesus Christ.
your birthday this year? Your birthday is
Yeah?
the first day of the World Series.
Really?
Yep.
Well, ain't that something?
Mark your calendar.
It's already marked for my birthday.
It's like there's 4 teams left: Houston, Texas, Philly, and who else, Mike?
Philly and the
Arizona.
Diamondbacks, right?
Yeah.
All right, so-
Yeah.
So,
Arizona. Let's all root for Arizona.
is there anybody from Rhode Island on any of those teams?
No, maybe.
Then
Who
fuck them.
knows? I don't know.
So there's
That's a false
I watched-
harass.
I watched
Read
the
your
Philly
vanity.
game the other night. I watched the Philly game the other night, man. And
Oh, yeah?
when they took the playoffs, you know, it's best 3 out of 5, and they beat the best team, the Atlanta Braves, right? Best team in baseball. And
Yeah, fuck them.
I tell you what, man, it looked like it sounded and looked like you were back in the fucking Middle Ages, and there was a fucking giant group of fucking marauding, yelling villagers. You know, I mean, it was incredible.
So are you rooting for Philly?
I always root for the underdog. So yeah, Philly was the underdog.
My daughter lives in Philly. I'll root for Philly.
Yeah.
But I doubt there's anybody from Pennsylvania that's on that team.
Might be. I don't know. It's not the way it works anymore, Mike. That changed a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. So why do you have a team loyalty? Who gives a fuck?
I don't. I'm actually. I watch a bunch of. I get to liking a team like during a season. Like I'll just like their personality or whatever the fuck or how they play or they're really good.
Yeah.
And you just latch onto them. They don't make it all.
Here's how I do
We
it.
did it for years because the Patriots.
I wait
really
till the
suck.
last game. I wait till the last game and see who's winning, and that's who I root for.
I knew it. I knew it all along.
Yep.
And then my team always wins.
Yeah.
Usually, not always.
Yeah. Now you have an excuse to trash your house or burn something down or throw a rock at somebody.
Let's go tip over and burn police cars because
Yeah.
our team won or because our team lost.
Yeah. Throw a trash can at
Hey,
that's
somebody's
okay.
windshield.
As long as you don't do the same thing protesting racist police policies, it's fine. Go ahead, trash the place. Oh, your team won? Great. Trash the city.
Yeah,
why are all this?
Philadelphia's known for that. They grease the lamp posts so they don't go up there and trash the fucking city, just in case they
They
win.
trash it when their team loses. They trash it when their team wins. What the fuck?
I got nothing else to do.
I
Tell you,
guess.
Mike, why it happens that way now. It's the same reason all the stadiums and all the fields and all the everything's named after banks.
Say no more. Say no more.
When somebody can get a $300 million 7-year contract, and then play like shit, and then
But now here's the thing. Now these
Or-
players getting a lot of money,
the
right?
thing is, like when the city approaches when these people who want to put a stadium in a city, they approach the city or the state, and they almost demand them that they put up the money to build
Yeah,
a multi-$1.5 billion stadium, and they don't have to pay taxes on for the rest of
Right,
their
they don't-
lives.
they don't put out
And
their money
That's
for the
something to be
stadium.
angry about as well.
and
Yes,
it's not just a
exactly.
stadium. It's not just a stadium. Have you been to Gillette Village? It's a hotel. It's a hospital.
Oh yeah,
It's restaurants. It's malls.
yeah.
It's a
It's
village.
Patriots land.
Freedom.
Well,
Football.
here's the thing, though. When
God
you think about
bless America.
when you think about how
the
much these
land
players are making,
that
right?
I love.
So
And beside her,
players getting $300 million, right? And they got all these high-paid players
I
on
like
the team.
Egypt.
If they can afford to pay those players that much, that means they're making way more in profit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't begrudge the players. They're the stars of the show, and they're making less than the CEOs. So fuck them. Make as much as you demand. $300 million. Fuck yeah. Demand $400 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just boost the ticket price. We
Yeah,
don't
People
care
are coming
about
to see. People are coming to see the players. They're not
We
coming
can
to
sell
see
$12
the guys who own the
hamburgers.
teams. But the guys who own the teams are making way more than the players.
No, that's a good point. The problem is, it's like, baseball is America's sport, right? And you can't even fucking watch it unless you pay. I mean, on TV, it should be on TV. The playoffs should be on TV. Think about how many young kids would be affected positively by being able to watch that.
Yeah.
That can't afford.
Well, the young people are all into soccer now. Soccer's
There's a
the
lot of
world sport. It's becoming America's sport too. All these kids grow up
Yeah,
playing
'cause
soccer.
it's
They
on
don't play
TV,
baseball
Mike.
anymore. Yeah, yeah.
So what Mike is trying to say, it's just not. Yeah, I'll fucking. All right, then nobody's gonna watch baseball if nobody can watch fucking baseball. I ain't getting a package either. I fuck that. Fuck them. I watch shit that's not like
You got to go to the bar because the bar has to buy the package.
Yeah, but you're
Oh,
buying drinks to support the bar tax.
Hey, remember
On the
Wide World of
cable.
Sports? Remember that one? We watched that,
That was
when we were
great.
kids. That was
I
great.
used to love that.
Yes.
The joy
they
of
showed all
victory,
the
the
different
agony of
sports.
defeat.
Yes.
They didn't just show baseball and football. They showed all the other sports. That
All
was
kinds
great.
of defeat.
Yeah, I always loved it in the wintertime. I always loved the winter sports. The
Oh,
skiing.
the bobsled defeat.
Oh,
Nothing
that's oh
better.
yeah, I love that.
Oh,
Love it.
I just always felt
Well,
bad for that
fuck
guy.
up doing that, man.
Well, that
That
guy
poor
made
guy.
good coin doing that show. The guy made good money doing that. That's a good
To have
gig.
to see himself, do that every
Get
week.
to travel the world and do this stuff. I'd love
Yeah,
it.
look at these guys. They're going off of fucking ski ramps. Those guys that take skis and go off the fucking ramp. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Who did that first? You know? Hey,
Did
come
you ever
on,
see
what
one?
was Sved's
Did you
gonna
ever
do?
see one of those ski
I built a ramp.
up close and personal? Like stand right there and look at this
Yeah.
thing, and you're looking at it from especially the bottom, and you're like, how the fuck would you get the balls to do this? You know, I couldn't muster up
It'd be
that
And
crazy.
it's worse from the top.
testicular fortitude to do something
Remember
like that.
Seppo? You know Seppo down the road here?
Yeah, but even from the bottom, it's pretty impressive.
Seppo was
No,
on
I'm
the
talking about
Finnish
up in,
ski jump team in the
up-
Olympics in the 60s.
Yeah, look it up and it looks bad. It's bad.
Yeah, but they didn't have a ski jump here. They are talking about upstate New York, where they had the Olympic Village once upon a time.
Upstate.
And they still have them in place. You can practice on them, so the team can practice on them and whatnot. They're pretty impressive to stand there and look at them and whatnot.
Yep.
But yeah, Seppo is a good man.
He's crazy, though.
Ski team. Yeah,
He's
well, you
nuts.
have to be.
Yeah.
What was he like racing in Daytona on
He
motorcycles?
was racing motorcycles,
Well, into
cafe
his
style
60s?
motorcycles. Yeah.
In the 60s, right?
He was all over the world. He used to race all over the world. He said
Yeah.
because he looked like Benny Hill and he had a funny accent, he'd go to other places like Brazil. He'd be racing in Brazil. People thought he was Benny Hill. And his funny accent, he spoke English, and the people in Brazil thought he was Benny Hill. They would buy him dinners and stuff, buy him drinks. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, uncannily, he looked like Benny Hill. So more so than most celebrity lookalikes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and he could imitate Benny Hill. Who couldn't?
Yeah. He
Right?
ran around acting like him, pinching girls and stuff.
Yeah.
I miss Benny Hill. That was a great
Benny Hill was
show.
great.
That was a great show.
Just he could not play that on TV today, but boy, it was
There was one where he's getting he has a girlfriend, right? They're
We
in
had
a
an
restaurant
awesome
and she
childhood,
won't
man.
order a big
We
meal.
did.
She orders like she says, I just eat a little so she can keep thin. So she keeps doing that. Then they're at the wedding and then they're like at the cake and they say says your wife want cake and she goes, no, she just wants a little, and he turns around, she's got the whole cake in her hand, she's like fucking eating it like this. And then Benny Hill gives it that look. And then he runs away. And he fucking runs away. Oh, geez.
Yep. That's an all
Oh, man. Goddamn internet.
publicity. There.
Nope, he went away.
Where'd he go?
He's walking away.
I don't
He's
know.
tired of talking to us.
He was called away.
I
I got a
had
question for
I had
you
an
guys.
internet thing.
I had a question for you guys that I was thinking about today, about asking you guys. All right, so you know that Star Trek movies have been overdone to death now, right? But there were some quality Star Trek movies. What was your favorite Star Trek movie?
Wrath of Khan.
Really? Yeah.
I saw that in the
That was a
theater.
good
I
one.
saw it alone because nobody else wanted to see it with me, Mike. You went around. I was in Seattle.
Yeah.
I took a bus to the fucking theater, watched it, and then went back to the base on a bus. I said, nah, I don't want to see that shit, right? Nobody wanted to go. So, fuck it. I went alone.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater too.
Yeah.
I still think though maybe the first one might have had the best concept.
Oh,
With
yeah, I
the
love that
Voyager,
one, too. That was great.
You know,
That was supposed to be a
Voyager
TV
coming back
show.
to meet its maker.
That was part of a TV
That
show.
was
they were
probably
doing.
my favorite as well.
The other one I liked for a different reason was the one where they go and grab the whales.
Oh, that was great. Oh, yeah, everybody loves the
That's
whales.
the one Nimoy directed that one.
Yeah,
And it was a
yeah.
fun one. It wasn't like didn't have like high concept science or anything.
That's the
It was
one
just
I've
fun.
watched the most outside of.
Well, that was pretty
Wrath
high
of Khan.
concept
I think
science.
the whales one is the one I've seen the most. I've rewatched, and Wrath
Really?
of Khan is second. And I watched the first one pretty heavily. I had that fucking VHS tape. I watched that over and
Yeah.
over again. I fucking love that movie.
I remember in the theater, and they just kept going into this as they were traveling into the heart of this V'ger.
Yeah,
thing.
and we were baked.
and
It was
just kept
great.
opening up into these big giant with the lights and everything.
Yeah.
And I was really stoned. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was great.
Great effect,
It was.
you know.
V'ger.
And I was reading an article about the voice, and it made me think. I wanted to ask you guys that as part of the podcast.
No,
Voyager
that's a good
6.
question.
There was never a Voyager 6.
Right.
I like the new one. The I can't even think of the name of it. It had all the
The one with 3D.
no the Jesus Christ. I'm old. I can't do this.
Oh no!
No,
Podcast
the one with the
goes
new
poof.
cast. Okay, with the
Yeah,
one with the new
new
cast.
cast.
You know, it was okay to a point until I saw the old Spock, and then I said, forget it. It's like wondrous to see all this new cast. You know, imitating the old characters and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
And then when I don't know, at a certain point, I didn't care for it anymore. But
When they made one with 3D, where you had the 3D glasses, right? And it
Oh,
was
yeah?
okay, but it looked like flats, like moving against each other. It didn't really look like 3D. But the end of the movie, when they were running the credits, they had all these like 3D vision images of these like planets that are getting blasted by the meteorite and all this wild space stuff. It was just like beautiful
Space
3D
stuff.
artwork
Yeah,
while the credits were running. I thought that was the best part of the movie.
yeah. It finally got good at the end.
Yeah, the credits were better than the movie.
Yeah, just jump to the end. Fuck the rest of it. It sucked.
It wasn't bad. It's just that the 3D effect was better
Yeah.
on those images as they were running the credits.
3D's stupid. It's crazy stupid.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah,
Let it
all right.
work.
I saw Up in 3D. Up. That was
yeah.
great. Yeah. I guess like it's like live 3D. Not so good. No.
You know, the one with the blue people was really good. That first one with the blue people.
I never saw that.
That
one.
3D was pretty
I
good.
never got through that movie.
Really?
No, can't do
Yeah.
it. I can't do it.
I know. I tried to watch the second one. I couldn't. It was just so bad.
I made it
Uh,
through
just
Titanic.
completely
Wasn't that
uninteresting
enough?
story. Visually, it was beautiful, but the story was such shit. I just couldn't
Yeah.
take it.
The only reason I'd go to see either of those movies is just the visuals. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, it
But I
was
thought they
absolutely
worked well with
stunning.
3D glasses.
Beautiful.
You know.
Eh. I like Titanic. It's a love story that turns into a disaster movie. It's fucking beautiful. It's got something for everybody.
Kind of like life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You be quiet over there.
Welcome to the Blue Green Ocean Road.
You're agreeing way too quickly over there.
Oh, fuck.
A love story that turns into a disaster.
There was this bear commercial. It was fucking the best. It's a love scene on a boat on a big cruise ship, right? And the guy's sitting there like just like this, and the girl's like, eh. And right, all of a sudden a periscope comes up, right? And the guy goes like this, right? And then they shoot a torpedo at the cruise ship and it blows everybody. Fucking beautiful.
Now,
I
have
think-
you
I
guys
might have
ever had
imagined
the
that.
urge or the desire to go on a cruise, like one of these big carnival cruise things? You know, it's like everybody, you know, especially around my wife's social circle, they've all been on these things, and they all say, "Oh, you know."
You never been on a
Fuck.
cruise,
I'm like,
George?
It's like a floating
No.
hotel. You go on a vacation and stay in your hotel? Fuck that. I want to go to the places they go to, but you want to spend your time like doing the things, not traveling between islands on a big floating hotel. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's a giant petri
I don't know.
dish.
Yeah,
what it is.
exactly.
Yes. Float the
You
Caribbean
spend
in
half
a
your
petri
time floating
dish.
there bored in your hotel room. The other half the time you're puking your guts out.
We got everything.
Yes.
We got rhinovirus. We got
Yeah.
what's the other
Yes.
virus that people were having that was making them puke?
You don't know if
What do
you're
they call
coming or
that?
going.
You're
I
puking out of both
have
sides. of
allergic
your
response
digestive
to
system.
large crowds of people
Ah.
myself, so I'm like agoraphobia.
Hey, there's gonna be like 800 people in
Xenophobia.
this pool over
Oh,
here.
You got old people phobia.
Intro.
Yeah, they wear
phobia.
diapers in the pool.
yeah.
You don't
Oh,
want to go
shit.
in there. Don't go in the
No,
pool.
I don't go in public pools.
No.
No, I don't.
It's like diaper
No,
tea.
no.
I don't
No,
know if
no,
this is-
no.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that some people actually live on those things.
Oh no.
Heard that.
Yeah, they actually run the numbers, and it's cheaper to live on a cruise than to have an apartment or a house.
Yeah.
They just live on them.
I've
They
heard
just go
that.
from to the next, to the next, to
same
the
route.
next.
They just do the same route every week. They go into their port, they pick up new people, and they do the same boring ass islands over and over and over again.
I would rather be a rubber tramp in my old age than live on a boat like that. Live on a converted van before I live on a boat. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I get what they're doing. All their meals are done. There's
when you're
no
sick of it,
cooking.
you go somewhere else. You know, you get a penthouse in a fucking hotel in a city or something. Room service, all that.
Well, they do it because they can't afford. They can't afford to do that. Get a penthouse or anything.
You're saying they're
It's
living
like the
because
best
it's
luxury
cheap.
lifestyle they can get for the money. It's better. It's a better lifestyle than being in a nursing home.
Yeah, that's what it's. That's
Yeah,
why they do.
it sounds like a
And
good
it's
deal,
cheaper.
actually.
Yeah,
If you like that kind of.
That's for sure. Because
Well, if I was so old that I couldn't do anything and I need to go in a nursing home, it was a choice between a nursing home and a cruise. I guess I would take the cruise.
Yeah, on an iceberg.
No, I
No,
wouldn't go that route.
no, let's go on an iceberg. When we've had enough, let's all get on an iceberg. Come
No,
on.
you do that.
That's the way to go. That's class. We can make a YouTube video out of it. That could be the last show. This fucking podcast could end that way. We'll zoom it. Hey, we're running out of ice over
The
here.
lonely bird feeder.
4 old guys on a hunk of ice.
Rapidly melting ice.
You ever see that movie about Easter Island? How it got that way?
Yeah.
That's how it
Rapa
ended.
Nui.
That guy got on it.
Yeah.
The other guy talked him into it.
Rapa Nui.
Waved farewell. He's going to the big whatever. Yeah. That was a great movie. I like that. They used every last tree to make those statues.
Sandrine Holt was in that movie. Oh, nice pairs. George, you got a nice pair.
Look at that.
Oh.
Yellow jacket.
Want to be alone?
I
Private chat.
was going to put these in my pants and go out in public today.
Impress everyone.
Put them in the front, George. Put them in the front.
Get a shirt with a giant M on it and a cape. That's your Halloween.
A nice big length of
Scary.
horse cock length of kielbasa. Put it down my pants.
Yeah, that's that. Kid wants to impress a girl, you know. So he goes and asks the old guy, "Hey, what do I do?" He says, "Hey, take a potato and put it in your pants." And the kid says, "Okay," and he goes out to go on the date. Right? He comes back and the old man says, "How'd it go?" And he says, "Wow, she dumped me really quick." He says, "Yeah, well, next time put the potato in the front of your pants."
Ah. Sometimes it messes with the internet.
I already told him the punchline. So what you guys got planned for the day? You guys doing anything good today?
I'm gonna practice
So,
drums.
Later on, 2 to 5, right?
Look at that.
2 to 5.
Yep. You coming?
I'm going to try to make it, yes.
Nice. I'm gonna be all doped
I
up.
got some
so I ought
oblos
to
to
be
do
fun.
today.
I'm doubling all my meds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait,
Gotta
what are you
make it through
doing?
this thing. My last gig with the Red Hot Rascals
Ah, jeez. Tonight?
Yep. today at between 2 to 5.
You gonna film that shit?
I don't know. I don't have the wherewithal to get all that stuff together. I've been
Just
just
need a
like
phone.
trying to make doctor's appointments and shit.
Somebody
Yeah,
fucking
because-
record it with their,
I'm sure there'll
with their
be somebody
phone.
with
Some of it
phones,
anyway,
who
man.
knows their
No devil,
phones up.
you know? Not the whole thing, just some of it. With a
Yeah, there'll
phone.
be people who will do that. There's always someone who does that and they post it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always some of that.
Well, give us some links below.
Nobody,
We
you
want
can't
links
put anything.
below.
I've tried putting links below. You can't. It's set up so you can't comment. You can't leave anything on this podcast.
Ah,
I don't know why it's set up that way, but you can't.
it's not set up that way. I can show you the
Yeah,
page.
it is.
I can show all the check marks I made, saying it was okay.
I've tried to
and all
leave
that shit.
comments
Just
on
nobody
them.
gives a shit.
I've tried to leave links, and it just doesn't do it.
I don't think you can
I've
leave
left
links
links
in
in the-
comments. You can't leave links in comments.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't because you're
You
gonna
should be
send
able to.
people off to spam and all kinds of other fucking evil shit.
No, I've done it.
No, you can't
I've
leave.
done it.
All right, I never see them. They'll leave
You
URLs
should be able to.
under their own description. Like I could leave some. You give them to me, I
Yeah.
could put them under this, and it'd be there.
No, I've
But
done it.
just some troll can't just throw
You know,
links up onto your feed.
It works. Works everywhere else. Just doesn't work on yours.
Oh no, the call's gonna end soon.
15 minutes.
15.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gotta go.
What you
I gotta
got
take
going
my
on today?
son.
Yeah. Mikey, what you got going on today?
Over and out, boys. I gotta
Hey,
go.
take it off, George.
Take care.
All right, later,
Take
buddy.
care, George.
See you, bud.
Yeah, I gotta go take some. I gotta go. Bye.
All right, buddy.
See ya.
And gone. And back.
Oh, he ain't gone. He's back.
He's back.
Now he's gone again.
He's gone. Wait for it. I can still hear him.
So you know there's a cruise coming up.
What?
There's a cruise coming up. He's got to get ready for the cruise.
He's getting ready for. I don't know if you don't turn his phone off. We're gonna find out everything.
Oh,
He's
he
gone.
left. So, Mikey, what are you doing today?
I'm going on a cruise.
Yeah, I'm on Disney World.
Cruising? You cruising?
Plans really. Cedar's down in the southern New England, not New England, the southern New Hampshire or southern Maine area. So I'll probably hook
Oh,
up
yeah?
with him either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Our Heron's coming.
Erin's coming today.
Oh, cool.
She's coming
Awesome.
just for today. She's coming, just going to stay overnight, and they're leaving tomorrow. She's coming up just for the gig. Wants to see my last show with the Red Hot Rascals. I hope it's not my last show ever, but you never know.
You never know.
I've got all these cool guitars now. I got to play them. I got to have to put another band together after I get my my neck stuff straightened out.
That's what happens when you buy something nice. It just sits there taunting you. You must do something with me. Why aren't you doing something with me? Why'd you buy me if you weren't going to do anything with me?
Well, that's it, you know?
When I had that
Blame me,
compound
blame me.
bow used to do that to me, Mike. I didn't take that out nearly enough, you know. I did shoot
Yeah.
it, but
They're fun.
yeah. I also had the shotgun. That was taking up all my time. It was like my number one.
I got a new shotgun this year, but I'm not going to be able to use it. I can't shoot anything with a recoil right now. That'll put me in the hospital.
I was just shooting birdshot. There wasn't any coil.
Yeah, but even birdshot would put me in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, sneezing will
Nope.
kill you.
Sneezing can put me in the emergency room.
Yeah.
That's why I do a lot of dusting.
You're downright evil. You know that?
With my duster.
Yeah, I'm sure you want a repeat of that day. Going to the emergency room. Fuck. How many hours were we in that one? We were in that one emergency room for 5.5 hours.
Longer.
Well, it was because we were in the other place first. Yeah. You don't want to do that again.
No, you don't. I had I'm on the gurney in Rhode Island Hospital in the emergency room, and there was a gang fight near the hospital, like near the emergency room. They like out in front. It's wow, if you're gonna get in a gang fight in front of the emergency room, it's pretty smart.
Yeah.
So they fucking reel them in, and they had two of the bangers near me, right? But they put two enemies like next to each other, and then they start trying to kill each other. And I'm like, I'm there, I just can't move. I got sciatica, I got that shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, yeah, he's oh fuck. Let's escape, you know. Well, the
So
nurses
you got
showed
one
up.
on either side of you?
Huh?
Was it one on either side of you that tried to
No, I
fight
wasn't in
over you?
between. I was just in vicinity of. I mean,
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, that's good.
It was going on in there while I was there.
Nice. That's entertainment.
It wasn't not.
What gangs do you have down there?
Once I got doped up, I didn't
What-
care.
What'd you say, Mike?
What gangs do you have down there?
I don't know.
This Asian guys, they're pretty
Crips,
bad.
Bloods.
The Crips.
Bloods and Crips.
Those guys from El Salvador. Yeah, we got everything.
MC5 or whatever they are.
Yeah, we got them. Something 13, MC 13 or something. We got them. We got the mafia. We got the Colombians. We got all of them. We got all the gangs.
You got crazy people with cellars full of guns for no
Yeah.
reason.
Oh yeah, we got those guys. We got militia guys. You know, we got Proud Boys. We got KKK. They're
Got a
all
guy-
gangs.
Got a guy with an illegal Bengal tiger. Nobody knows he has it. Got smuggled in. It's his. Imagine that. You're taking a whiz out in Johnston and you see a Bengal tiger and you go, no way is that a Bengal tiger. That'd be like your last thought.
Be your last thought.
The guy lost control of it. You know what I mean? I just let it go or whatever the fuck. It was cute when it was a cub, you know?
The DEM guys all say that any mountain lions that you see in New England are just escaped pets. And you're like, well, if there's that many escaped pets, then they are fucking breeding out there.
Yeah.
They're all just escaped pets. Well, except
Who
for
says
that
that?
one they
The
found on
DEM?
the highway.
The DEM
Yeah.
said that?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, they're not.
There's not a breeding population of mountain lions in the Northeast.
What, mountain lions
Except-
will only fuck in a house? Is that
So
what you're
here's the
saying?
deal. They found one on the highway in Connecticut,
Yeah.
southern Connecticut, and had been tagged in Utah.
Yeah, they got a
That's how
huge
far
range.
those things wander.
Yeah, they do.
So, yes, there are mountain lions here.
There's like
That's
one
'cause
mountain
that's how
lion that
far they
owns all
wander.
the Rocky Mountain range. You know, it's his.
Yeah.
You know, what are you doing
Yeah.
here? Ah. My mountain range.
Mikey's given us a demonstration of how to trim bonsai trees.
I'm just doing a little trim while we're talking here.
Yeah, well, pay attention to what you're doing. You're going to cut off the wrong limb.
Uh,
How can you tell what's going on there?
I'm just trying to thin it out, you know, so everything gets light inside. So,
Right.
you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, you ever look directly up at the canopy from the ground? You see, like,
Yeah.
every space is interlocked like this,
Right.
you know?
Everything needs sun or it's going to die out, you know?
Yep.
So,
Mikey, fly your phone around your bonsai tree.
Hey, show us your trees, Mike.
Go
There
up
you
close. Show us from underneath like Mike just described.
well, let's see if I got one like that. Yeah, let me show you this one. Hang on one second.
Yeah.
Wow, this is like watching the Hunger Games. That was all shaky cam. Like something's going on, and I can't quite tell what, you know? That's what,
Exactly.
like, because the movie, like, their sets were so awful that you
They
just
save
shake
on
the
it.
fuck out of your camera so nobody can really get a look at it, you know? Yeah.
They save on special effects that
Oh, yeah.
way.
Yeah. You don't need much, you know?
Oh, here we go.
Hang on a second. Let me grab it differently. It's just a little guy, but
Nice. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It looks like a tree. Mike, that looks good.
Brazilian rain tree.
Show the trunk. Let's see the trunk at the bottom. Look at the. Oh, that's nice. Those branches coming out. It's nice. That little hole there, Mike.
This one
That
here.
little hole in that one branch coming off the bottom. Yeah, that thing right there was really cool looking. Like really.
Yeah, it's just weird. You know, you don't want too many branches coming from one spot because then it thickens up there.
Right.
It's hard to get underneath it, but
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
hard to
that's
get
a
the
front.
phone under
Good,
it.
Mike. That's a nice one, man.
yeah, I like the way this one. Very tropical, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
A friend of mine was in Costa Rica. He said the jungle there, you'd feel comfortable there because it's a lot of hardwood trees. It looks like a forest, like our forest, but then it's got extra stuff growing in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He said, but it's not like something you'd feel like it was foreign to you.
I'd like to go there one day.
They got monkeys flying around
Yeah, monkeys.
in the treetops.
Hard to trust them monkeys, so.
What are we looking at here? Oh, it's you.
Yeah,
Hey,
don't trust no
you do?
monkeys.
They'll throw poo at you.
Especially those human ones. They're the
Yeah,
worst.
monkeys.
Humans are monkeys with guns. That's all we are. Monkeys with guns.
Yep.
Instead of throwing poo at each other, we throw missiles.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how that book I was reading ends. Went right back to it. You know,
Which book?
it was a period between nuclear wars. We had ours, like say now, and it's years later, and they got all the knowledge back. It took 18 centuries, and it goes right back to like modern times, like now, space travel, everything, and nuke again. That's how it ends. It's pretty
What's the
wild.
name of
I
it?
saw. I was watching something, and they were talking about what the span of time is. Like the Earth has at least, to be conservative, the Earth has another billion years of multicellular life to go, right? And what does that time span mean? Well, that means like, we could go extinct, and some other species can evolve to have technology like we do, like several times in that span. From the dinosaurs to us is like a little
Nothing.
bit of a billion years. It's
Yeah,
nothing
we ain't been there
compared to
long at
billion
all.
years. So there's a lot more, like you said, like that book you're reading. There's a lot more time for this to happen all again.
So this
There's
was
a lot
about
more time.
this was just about the time in between the two wars, the devastation. Like it was later. Like they knew about the day. They called it the fire deluge, and they're aware of, that much and bits and pieces of information. And it's weird. It's
What's
how
the
it's
name?
slowly revealed because they find stuff from that time. And
Yeah, like Planet of the Apes, kind of the same thing like Planet of the Apes.
yeah, when they were worshiping the nuclear bomb in the fucking.
Yeah, they find stuff.
Oh
from
man,
the
that shit
past.
was some out there shit, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Loved it.
The Church of Nuclear Bombs. Yeah.
Hey, did you ever see that movie, the Colossus, the Forbin Project?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about this before. Yeah.
All right, I just wondered if you had seen it.
Like a long time ago. It was like on TV.
Yeah.
I remember liking it a lot. That and Andromeda Strain, that was the other one that I liked. But they didn't play it a
What's
lot.
his first book? That was what's his name? The guy that wrote it.
Michael Crichton.
That was his first book.
Yeah, I read it. It's great. Andromeda Strain is fucking great. His books are great. Do you ever read
Yeah.
Jurassic Park?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was cool. Like
I read it
nice
before the movie.
that nice old man Hammond. He died by them little compies just in sight of his fucking park. His like office. You could see the lights at the path, and the compies are killing him. Oh, that's a slow way to go. Little bite box. Fuck me. That book was great though.
Imagine a flock of chickens with teeth.
But he was a prick in the book. He was
Yeah.
like a nice guy in the movie. That's like Spielberg, though. He's not gonna. He'll never have a character like that in there. The bad guy will be just one-dimensional bad guy.
Once you've seen a couple of Spielberg movies, like you go and watch a Jurassic Park movie, you know exactly when the dinosaur is going to show his face. People calm down. All right, we escaped, and then you go, okay, 1, 2, 3, rah!
You watch enough.
like-
Yeah.
You get his pattern.
There's a beat, and
Yeah.
sometimes they use it against you. It's like they're not gonna do it. They just got they got the elastic band out. They got it right at your eyeball, and they're not snapping it. They just holding this thing out at you. Yeah, like I'm looking away. I look away. Fuck you. I wait for the noise to know him.
It's like that. It's like that Jaws movie, the first Jaws movie, where they were on the guy's scuba diving at night around that wrecked boat.
Oh yeah, the head.
And the head comes out. Yeah, it's the same timing.
Fuck me. I was turning around and watching the audience, like the second and third run, because I'd seen, I just was seeing it again. I was getting a kick out of that. I could watch the whole room. I knew they were going to jump, so I just turned around. Fuck, it was great. That was a great movie. I saw it 3 times that song. I was obsessed with Jaws.
That's a
Still
nice
am.
tree. Look at that.
I watched it not
Little guy,
long
huh?
ago, believe it or not. I watched it Rift. I've watched that a shitload of times, Jaws.
Yeah.
I got the one. They didn't fuck with it. It's the only one they didn't fuck with. They fucked with it a little bit, but not enough to annoy you. And I'm not even sure what it's all that beach stuff anyway. I didn't care.
Yeah.
That wasn't the part I cared about. I mean, it's like when they pull out, when the ship pulls out, when the fishing trip begins. That's the part I like. That part to the end.
Yeah.
We need a bigger boat.
There's in the Mad Magazine satire at the end, the shock dies of scriptus unbelievus or some shit like that. I forgot how I put it exactly. But
Oh boy.
yeah.
Scriptus unbelievers.
Something like that. Yeah, script is so fucking yeah. What are you kidding me? Oh man, internet's gonna go up.
Oh, there you go. That's a different one. Look at that. Nice branching on that.
That's a desert rose.
Big leaves.
It
Yeah.
says the call's about to end, so
Yeah.
see you guys, man. Of course,
Hey,
we're
man,
gonna
have a good
linger
one.
for a little bit. It says that, but I should time it. I'll time it.
Yeah. Well, you'll see that. Oh, here it comes. All right.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Peace, buddy. Yeah. All right. That's cool. That was cool.